All right, Shalom. I want to first start off giving all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rakakwadash. Double honors to the elder high priest, the teachers of our apostles, as well as our apostles, and the elder bishops and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and blessings unto the 144,000 and the rest of the elect of the nation of Israel. This is the brother Abadia from the GMS Houston camp. And I had typed in the word saved on the blue letter, all right? And I did this thinking about when the apostle Tahar went into the word save, because these so-called Christians, they don't know what the hell it means to be saved. They believe that they're already saved, and the scriptures don't support that. That it doesn't support anything that they're doing in Christianity. All right, saying that if you believe in who the world ignorantly calls Jesus, his true name is Yahweh Shai, okay, then you're saved. Well, first, there's a couple of things wrong with that, severely wrong. We can't choose Yahweh Shai, okay? He chooses us according to St. John 15 and 16. Bring that out real quick. See this and this, if you had a red letter Bible, you will see that this is Yahweh Shai talking right here. St. John 15 and 16, it says, "Ye have not chosen me." You can't choose Yahweh Shai. Who the hell are we to say when I decide, I get ready, or if I want to, I'll choose you to save me? No, he says, "You have not chosen me, but I have chosen you and ordained you that you should go and bring forth fruit, and that your fruit should remain, that whatsoever ye shall ask of the Father in my name, he may give it you." So the point is, we can't choose uh, Yahweh Shai to believe in him. He has to choose us. And that happens through the hearing of the gospel. That's where the belief comes in, that if you're chosen to believe. You see? That's what's that, Romans 10 and 17. For faith or belief cometh by the hearing of the word. Let's see, get that real quick too. Yes. It says Romans 10 and 17. So then faith cometh by hearing, and hearing by the word of Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai. Okay, so that's the first step. He chooses us. Okay, Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai chooses the ones that he wants to believe in his only begotten Son. Okay, and it's going to come through the process of you hearing the true understanding of the scriptures, not going in the harlot house, which they proclaim to be churches. All right. And then the next thing is they're saying that through their belief, that they're saved. Well, saved from what? You know, what does it mean to be saved? So we're gonna go through a few scriptures in the New Testament that have the word saved in it. And we can start right here. This is the first time you see it in the New Testament, the word saved. It's in Matthew 10 and 22. Okay, so it says, yeah, you're not saved until this happens right here, what we're about to read. All right, Matthew 10 and 22. "And ye shall be hated of all men for my name's sake, but he that endureth to the end," you have to endure to the end. The end of what? The end of this man's society, before the Heavenly Father through his Son destroys this place, and through the third world's woe, the last war, the war to end all wars. It says, "But he that endureth to the end," Yeah, the end of Esau system, society, the so-called white man ruling and dominating this planet Earth, and wickedness. We have to make it through that, and the ultimate part of it is making it through the time of Jacob's trouble, and also the thermonuclear destruction. Uh, which in between there you have the prophecy of the MOTB. It's gonna come. Gotta be saved out of that too. Okay, Revelation 13 and 16. You gotta be saved from that. You gotta be saved out of the time of Jacob's trouble. You gotta be saved out of the last world's war, the third world's war. Now let's look at this word saved.
Strong's G 4982. Sozo. Sozo.
And this is why they don't understand sorry, low level so-called Christians. Is because they don't. Well, first and foremost, you can study all you want. The Heavenly Father has to lead you to the right through His Son. He has to lead you through to the right teachers. First of all, okay. If they don't study, then you have to then you have to get in your studying. But they don't look up words. They don't study. They're not diligent whatsoever. So you heard the word in the Strong's number. And then when you go down, I'm going to go to the outline of biblical usage. It says to save, keep safe and sound, to rescue from danger or destruction. Okay, let's go down here. It says, we can keep reading, to save a suffering one from perishing, one suffering from disease, to make well, heal, restore to health, preserve one who is in danger of destruction, to save or rescue. To save in the technical biblical sense. No, this is the saving. What we're reading, to be preserved from danger of destruction, to deliver from the penalties of the Messianic judgment, to save from the evils which obstruct the reception of the Messianic deliverance. So this is talking about the word saved is being talking about being saved from rescued from destruction. Okay? And that's going to come in the form of what I mentioned, what the scriptures mention. Go into the time of Jacob's trouble, the being delivered from the MOTB, the taking that MOTB, as well as the Third World War. Okay? Now let's look up, go to maybe a couple of more verses. All right, here. Hold on. Let's go back. Go right here. Okay, boom. Luke. Let's go to Luke. Now this has a um different Greek word for the word saved, but it's saying the same thing. Let me check the root. The root of that. So you see, it is. It actually, excuse me. It is the same word when you go into the very root of it, which I just did. I didn't go and look it all up. Well, let's do that. We going into the very root. Let me start back. Excuse me. Let me slow down. So we in the Luke, the first chapter in the 71st verse. and I'm going to go ahead and read it, and then we'll get into the word saved. It says that we, and it's talking about the Israelites, if you read up, okay? Let's go to 68. It says, blessed be the Lord power of Israel, for he had visited and redeemed his people. It's talking about Israel. And he had raised up a horn of salvation unto us, not the whole world, unto Israel, in the house of his servant David, as he spake by the mouth of his holy prophets, which have been since the beginning since which have been since the world began. Excuse me. And then Luke 1:71, that we should be saved from our enemies and from the hands of all that hate us. Yes, in the time of Jacob's trouble. Okay. And then for that last water, the water end all wars, that's going to be kicked off by the Most High putting the spirit on the nations to go to war, a thermonuclear war. Ultimately, it's going to end in a thermonuclear detonation. Okay, so when we go to this word saved, like I was saying, when you check out the root, because right here it tells us that this word, let's just let the blue letter pronounce it.
Strong's G 4991, soteria. Soteria.
All right, soteria. Okay, and then when you go to the root of it, takes you to this.
Strong's G 4990, soter. Soter.
Okay, and then there's even the root goes further. Okay, back to the same word we brought out in Matthew, was it 10 and 22? For the word saved, it goes back to the same word.
Strong's G 4982, sozo. Sozo.
Sozo. Okay, and it's the same word. Okay, so when you look up the word saved in the New Testament, it goes back to this word. They may have a prefix on it in some of the words you see. I'm sorry, some of the places where you see saved in the New Testament, or like right here, you see that what was it? This G 4991. The root of it is a G 4982, and that's what you're gonna find for just about all of the if not all of the words saved in the New Testament. Okay, so saved is what? It's talking about being saved from destruction according to the scriptures. Okay, so I'm gonna end it right there. I just want to bring that out. These Christians are losing bad, so-called Christians, and they don't know what the hell is going on. They don't know what the scriptures is talking about. All right, and you got some of these Israelite groups that should act like they on the same vibration, like they're not moving with fear. Like we're not trying to be saved from this up and coming destruction. So Lord willing, this video was edifying. And until the next one, I say shalom.